some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Marcus Smart is out there with LeBron James, and it's Ayton in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jokic is out there with Johnson, and it's Strawther in at the 3. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
It's good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And Doncic, here we go. The layup off target. And here's Denver. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Doncic outside. Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Nuggets. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field. To start the game. On the wing, Doncic. Looking to end the run. And he lays it up and in.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling. And his size, I mean, his size is deceptive and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And that one drops for him.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Denver passing it around. Johnson for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Reeves. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. 7-point differential. Brown's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. First in shooting percentage. 5th in points off turnovers. And they are in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Just enough touch from beyond to keep you honest.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Jones checked in for Denver. Murray down low, guarded by Doncic. And Jokic gets it to go.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now, here's Doncic. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Johnson finds Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jones. And finished off by Brown.
When Brown gets ahead of steam, headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
Lakers trail by 9. And here is Doncic. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Denver's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Jokic with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Reeves. Oh, Ayton in position. Close the alley-oop. Johnson outside. It's deflected. Smart with the steal. Here's Doncic. They get a hand on it. Denver leading by 7. Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution. Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Johnson finds Jones. Brown outside. And James pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot misses. Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Lakers trail by 9. Doncic left side. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Jokic inside. He's against Hachimura. Jokic with the bucket.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Nuggets, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 11. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Brown's got 5.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's James. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Nuggets leading by 14. You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. That question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special.
Here's Brown. He has 5. Pass to Brown. Jones against LeBron. Brown wide open. He fired. A three-pointer off the mark.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Denver shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Nuggets making a change here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at Denver. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. And, of course, there's Los Angeles right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And here is Doncic after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. And it's Hayes in the corner. Lakers passing it around. Pulls up. High post. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Smart. Hardaway for 3. Denver with a new 14. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And it's Kennard in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Denver leading by 9. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back over to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
It's Brown with the drive. No good that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Lakers trail by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Los Angeles ball.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. And Hayes throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Jones is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Pickett in at the point guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's LaRavia. Hasn't made one yet. The three for Doncic. Here's Hayes, the second effort. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Here's LaRavia. He's covered by Brown. Fires the three. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway has got 7.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Denver leading by 11. Pickett passes to Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Pickett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Doncic. Jokic can't connect from short range. Lakers trail by 11. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Doncic kicks to Smart. 6 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, the shot no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Pickett, guarded by Smart. And again, Denver no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Doncic no good. The Nuggets leading by 11. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Lakers trail by 11. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura